Okay, what's up, guys? What is up? So, I don't know how to play Galaxy. I don't know how to play Gimmick Puppets. So this stream, I'm gonna be learning. I'm gonna be also showing you my learning process. And to be honest with you guys, to be as honest as I can possibly be, I really want to play Photons. I very much want to play Photons, but I'm not gonna start playing Photons until I get the rank 4. Okay, all right. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't play a deck until I have it finished and optimized. You know what I mean? So I have to own the stuff first. But I haven't started playing ranked this month, so I'm just gonna be streaming until I get 50 wins, and you know, might as well stream with Gimmick Puppets, right? Learn how to play Gimmick Puppets. I don't know how. I don't know what the meta is gonna look like going forward just yet, because the ban list just came into effect. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see how things shake out. Hey man, I didn't disrespect the box. I gave it a 3 out of 5, bro. 3 out of 5. That is not a bad score. That is above average. An average score would be 2.5. Okay, a bad box would have gotten a 2 or a 1, or even a 0. So, Gimmick Puppets might be the next guide, yeah, but there is going to be a Blue Eyes update as well. How you doing, Lee? Alright, so let's see. Let's see about Gimmick Puppets. First of all, let's take a read of the cards, see what we're trying to do. I guess I'll have a look at the skill first. You can only use the skill's second and third effects once per duel, if you have Chaos Force in your deck. And wouldn't you look at that, I got Chaos Force in this bitch. So, oh my god, I said bitch on YouTube, guys. They're gonna cancel me. No, I was playing. Canceling doesn't exist. Anyway, the first effect, at the beginning of the duel, add 3 Mansion of the Dreadful cards to the deck, and 4 Gimmick Puppet Xyz to your extra deck. And if you're going first, you can't put monsters in your opponent's main monster zone, and your opponent will take no effect damage from your effects. So I can't summon anything to the opponent's field. Alright. That's the only summoning condition. Go on first. And I can't burn them. Which, you know, I don't know what Gimmick Puppets is trying to do, but I'm usually not the type of guy to be trying to burn people anyway. I'm trying to interrupt people. So let's see. 3 copies of this bad boy. It's a field spell. When it's activated, you can search a Gimmick Puppet. Gimmick Puppet monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. That's good. And are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters except their Xyz. So they're unaffected by activated effects except for Xyz. So if we have some type of interruption, we only have to use it against Xyz. Once per turn, you detach a material from an Xyz, then target a Gimmick Puppet monster in your grave, special summon it to your opponent's field in defense. Alright, we'll see why we do that eventually. And the 4 Gimmick Puppets we add to our extra deck. Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter. 3 level 9s. I imagine we're ranking up, we're rank up magicking into this guy though. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, then target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, it does target any card. And then if it was a monster, burn them equal to half of their original attack. That is pretty big burn. Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. If this card is special summon, destroy as many monsters with string counters as possible. And if you do, draw 1 card, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the highest original attack among those destroyed monsters in the grave. Alright, so the biggest monster we destroyed, we burn them for half. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, place a string counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls. Man, these effects are backwards, bro. Anyway, Gimmick Puppet Disaster Leo. Obviously, you have to rank up to it. I don't imagine any of these are going to be summoned without ranking up into them. Cannot be targeted. Alright. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz to burn your opponent for 500 during your end phase if your opponent's life points are 2k or less. And this card has no Xyz materials, you win the duel. So we could just, if we go second, I guess we could just lower them to 2k and then just summon this guy, and that's GG. As long as we can get no materials under him. Then this guy, if this card is special summoned, you can add a puppet trap. I know that part. You can detach a material from it to special summon a monster from either grave to your opponent's field in defense mode. And if a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can target one of them, destroy it, and if you do, burn them equal to quarter its original attack. Alright. A lot of burning going on. Lot of burning going on. But anyway, let's get back to the effects. Reveal a Gimmick Puppet Rogue Doll. That's the new one. From your hand. Then shuffle a card from hand into the deck to add a Gimmick Puppet monster or a mention of the Dreadful Dolls from deck to hand. So, if we open Mansion, we can search Rogue Doll. And if we open Rouge Doll, my bad. Rouge Doll, we can search for Mansion. That's cool. But, you know, 33 card deck, you know what I mean? I can understand why people might call this bricky. If you control a Gimmick Puppet Xyz, or if only your opponent controls a monster, you can set a Puppet Trap or an Xyz Trap from hand or deck to the field. Okay, so that is why we have the Xyz block in here. We can use our... we can use this bad boy to set one of these bad boys and use a skill to set this one. So we get 2 traps based on this, and that's 2 interruptions set up alongside this guy having an interruption. Yeah, if a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can destroy it and burn them. So that counts the opponent summoning their own monster. Like, we can summon a monster for them with this guy, but if the opponent summons something, we can destroy it too. So that's 3 interruptions guaranteed just by going into that play. These Xyz. This one can search any rank up magic. So we could search for this one. You know what I mean? That might be cool for breaking boards. We'll see about it. Let me just favorite this so I can come back to it later. It can add a rank up magic spell twice. Okay. Because if you special summon a Gimmick Puppet Xyz, you can special summon it from your grave to either field, then add a rank up spell from grave to hand. So you could use it and then get it back. Oh, and this one can just add itself back anyway? Alright, okay. I got it. So I see why we have so many rank 9s in this bitch, because we can keep ranking up into a whole bunch of shit. Okay, now we understand what we're trying to set up. What the fuck are these guys even for? So this one can detach a material to place a string counter on every card on the field. So I guess you summon that, then rank it up into this one, and that'll then destroy everything. That's cool. That's cool. Then this one is just a pop, right? Yep. Just it can pop any special summon monster. Why are we summoning this? Let me give me a puppet of Leo. Probably only play that so that we can go into this. Anyway, this one can steal monsters and make both of them level 8 so that we can go into a rank 8 play using the opponent's monsters. If we just go into a rank 4, and then this link 2. Okay, this one can get any gimmick puppet from deck, put it in grave or in hand, and then special summon one from hand. So it's, I guess, good for extension. This is probably going to take a little while, so let's look at what the monsters do. So see what I'm trying to search for. You can reveal a gimmick puppet sees in your extra deck to special summon it, and then a gimmick puppet monster with the same level. I know, guys, I haven't even looked at the chat yet, and I imagine some of you are like, bro, just get into the games. I need to learn the deck, okay? So the first step of learning a deck is reading the cards. I haven't read the new cards, alright? And even some of the old ones I need memory, like my memory refreshed on, because I never liked gimmick puppets. That's not to say I won't like gimmick puppets. I mean, I didn't like tachyons before, now I like tachyons, you know, so I might like gimmick puppets now. You can reveal a gimmick puppet with Xyz, easy, special summon it, and a gimmick puppet with the same level as the revealed monster's rank. Okay, so you could reveal you, special summon you, or you, or you. We'll get to those later. Or you could reveal you to summon you. Yeah. If this card is sent to the grave, except from the hand, you can add it to your hand. Okay, so it's a nice and easy recursion. That's actually kind of correct. This recurs itself, and this recurs itself. My goodness. Wow. Alright, anyway. You can only use each effect of it once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for gimmick puppets. Okay. This one, on normal summon, can send a gimmick puppet from deck to grave. We'll see what gimmick puppet we want to send later. This one, if normal summoned, you can target a gimmick puppet in grave and special summon it. So, and you can banish it from grave, so your opponent can't respond to your shit. That's pretty good. That's nice. Let me read this one. It's also new. If it says normal special summon, you can send a gimmick puppet monster with a different level than this card from deck to grave. This card's level becomes that monster's. So since it triggers on normal or special summon, we could use this, reveal this, summon this, send another level 8, and it becomes level 8. Or we could just send a level 4 for that grave effect, right? You can banish this card from the grave, then target up to 2 gimmick puppet monsters you control, increase their levels by 4 until the end of this turn. So seems to me we're very rarely even going into this fucking guy. We're just revealing him. We're mainly going into rank 8s here. So then I guess everything else here, instead of, like, these are obviously playmakers. This might be a little bit of a playmaker. This might be a little bit of a playmaker. We'll see what they're trying to get access to. You can special summon this card by discarding a gimmick. You can banish it from grave, and your opponent cannot target gimmicks. So that is probably not as good of a grave effect as this one, but it's still alright. This turn, so it's only for your own turn. Your opponent can still target your shit on your turn. If your opponent controls a monster and all monsters you control gimmicks, you can special summon it from hand. Only this one though. You can attach material from an Xyz monster you control to special summon it from your hand or grave. There we go. There's one that's good to send to the graveyard. It can special summon itself from the grave. Good. But banish it when it leaves the field. Doesn't fucking matter because we're going to use it as Xyz material anyway. Which means that we have to keep that in mind when we go into the link. A gimmick puppet that has this as an Xyz material has this effect. Once per turn, you can target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, summon it to your opponent's field in defense mode. Okay. Alright. FTK shenanigans. What about this one? Fiendish Knight. If this card is in your hand, you can target a gimmick puppet monster in your grave, or a monster in your opponent's grave. Special summon it to your owner's field in defense mode, but its effects are negated, then special summon this card. So this is a level 4 extender, that's good. And it can extend to our own field or to the opponent's field. If this card is sent to the grave, except from the hand, you can add it to your hand. Okay, so no droplet shenanigans. Similar to this one. Okay, and then just a Gimmick Puppet lock. Then this one, if this card is normal or special summoned, so if we summon it from this, it still works. You can special summon a Gimmick Puppet monster from your hand. Okay, that's alright. And then this one, you can send Gimmick Puppet monsters with different names from the deck to grave up to the number of monsters your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck plus 1. So, we can, bare minimum, the opponent has nothing on the field. We can still send one Gimmick Puppet to the grave, so we could send this, or anything to the grave for this to revive, or we could send this to make our shit unrespondable. We could send anything for this to revive. We could send this to make our shit untargetable. We could send one of these two, and then since it's sent to the grave except from the hand, they will add themselves to the hand. So this can be a searcher for one of these two. And then you can banish it from your grave. The target of machine exceeds your control. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects while it's face up on the field. Alright, okay. Not that big of a deal. Oh, bro. Indestructible. I don't know if I give a fuck about being indestructible. That's okay. It's not bad to be indestructible. I mean, it's better than not being indestructible, right? But I don't know if I really give a fuck. But anyway. So we got some consistency going on. We got this, which could send this. This will then add itself to the hand, I think. We have this that could send this, that could add itself to the hand. We got some plays. We just got to figure them out. We just got to figure these plays out and optimize. Before I move on to going and trying to figure out what the plays are, I'm going to read the chat a little bit. Let's see. I probably will do a Gimmick Puppet guide because I very much enjoy delving into a deck I've never played before and mastering it. That's my favorite part about this game, is learning. I just love learning, guys. It's not even just Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? I love learning about culture, history, art, science, like a whole bunch of shit, music even. How you doing, Justice? Hey, Justice, bro, when we get back on Power World, bro, you're gonna see some cool shit, okay? Anyway, Crystal Beast V2, that's a task for the Weatherman. Has a cute voice. That's crazy. He's 6'5"? What? Nah, I'm actually 6'7". Anyway, my voice is deeper than Yami Merck's voice. Yeah. What is the Gimmick Puppet game plan? Yeah, probably just setting up these traps, being protected, burning the opponent to death on the follow-up plan. Atlantis still works with it. Well, we can't use Atlantis turn 1. So maybe without the skill. Yeah, I know you can't search without Rogue Doll, but we can search for Rogue Doll with the field spell, then use the skill with Rouge Doll, my bad, to search for another Gimmick Puppet. How you doing, Hasoon? Never meet your heroes. Hey, I'm probably gonna like it. I mean, I'm beginning to like it already. What's good, Sabanyake? That's a cool name. The field spell makes every Gimmick Puppet you control. Yes. So the opponent can't Nibiru us is basically the point. Most of all, I want to get the Rouge Doll into my hand. And I have to remember to say Rouge, not Rogue. Because normally, when a card is called Rogue, people call it Rouge, and it's annoying. But it's the other way around this time. But I really am just trying to get this Rouge Doll in my hand as much as possible. So playing 3, 3, 3, right? And then getting the field spell with the skill. So that way we can not give a fuck about this Nibiru. But we have a 30 card deck, so we have 3, 3, 3, and then the 1, 2, 3 that the skill also gives us of the actual field spell itself. Learning by reading, yes, I know, man. That's the first step, bro. Scientific process. Why are we playing creepy looking dolls? Because they're good, apparently, man. If the opponent doesn't have spell removal, you'll have so much fun. Well, maybe this deck will cause people to start playing it. You thought this was a guide? This is a stream, bro. I can't teach people on a stream. Remember, guys, Undead is a teacher. Yes, in fact, I have been a teacher before doing YouTube. I was a teacher. That's crazy, bro. What is the Photons guide? I don't have the card yet, so to buy me time, I'm learning other things. Let's see. Yeah, this deck is pretty expensive. Rouge can come back if you send it to the grave. Yes. Yes. So my thought process is this is the best card to have in hand. So let's get started on testing that shit. Okay. Let's go to the gate. Okay. In there like swimwear, guys. We are going to be learning this deck's plan together. I also want any puppet players in the chat to tell me what are we trying to end on. That will help me to figure it out. So we got the starter in our hand. So we send the Rouge Doll. That triggers to add itself to our hand. There we go. Big pimpin'. Reveal you. What do we return? Perhaps this. Actually, you know what? I don't need another one of this. We'll figure out what the bricks are eventually, man. This can send any gimmick puppet from deck to grave. We already have something in hand, so maybe that's the way to go. It's all a process. Oh yeah, I obviously need this. What the fuck am I doing? Boom, boom. Now it's gimmick puppets you control, so that means that if they have some type of negate for a monster effect in the hand, I'm still getting negated. Add something. What am I adding? Is this the one normal or special summon? So I could just summon that from the deck. I could search for this because I have shit that's good to be engraved. So let me search that. And then this one activates to send any gimmick puppet from deck to grave. Oh, it has to have a different level. I see. So that's when we would typically, I guess, send this one. And if we could send this one to the grave, then we do. And otherwise, we could get that bisque doll to discard it. And if we don't need to discard it, then we could just search for this bad boy and summon that one instead. And it's all coming together, guys. Oh, look at that. Thank you for the subscription, Riyadh. How you doing, bro? Let's see. Cattle Scream is better to stay in the deck to get summoned by Rogue Doll effect. Okay, so I was right on that. I control an Xyz, so I can set a Gimmick Puppet Trap or Xyz block. Now, setting that Xyz block right now means that if the opponent has a hand trap for my ass, I can negate it. So hypothetically, if I was able to make it a rank 8 before using Rouge Doll, I would be able to set Xyz block to protect the rest of my plays. That's kind of cool. Also, normal summon machine. Oh, normal summon machine. Oh, in addition. Oh, so we get 2 normal summons. That's pretty good. That is pretty fucking good. So I have more reason to search for this guy. Oh, look at all these freaking grave effects, man. Holy shit. Anyway, before I do anything, let me do this to rank up into the big boy himself. Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machinex. Now I can't be destroyed by battle anyway, so hypothetically I should go defense mode. But my balls are just far too big, so I'm gonna go into the attack position anyway. Search for a puppet trap card. Let's see. I'm gonna get this one because I think taking control of opponent stuff is cool, and I could use this to summon and summon, and I could use that to summon and summon afterwards. Is there even any reason to go into to even use this in the first place? What am I? Okay, so let me. I don't even know, man. I don't even know, man. I don't have a level 4 engraved, so there's no point. Like, I could raise my ranks, but then I have a rank 12 and a rank 8, so maybe I misplayed. Are any of these even worth going into? Is this worth ending on? So this requires a Gimmick Puppet Xyz, so I should just go into a Gimmick Puppet Xyz anyway. This one, I guess, is good to have. We could end on 3 to play around. Oh, wait. I could go use this again. Let me just see. Let's just see what we can go into. Okay, so this is mainly just for going second, I guess. Nice. Don't judge me too hard, guys. I'm just figuring it out. Nice. Okay. So I guess that's 2 guaranteed traps and the 1 guaranteed monster, and then just the field spell protecting us. Okay. But tell me, am I supposed to end on more than that? I know I misplayed at some point in there. And I know what the misplays were, but I want to know what I'm supposed to end on at least. Let's see. Let's have a look in the chat. You gotta end on a monster negate and a puppet play also? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that's all I ended on. By the way, Hasoon, you told me like 15 times that the field spell protects me. I don't need you to tell me. I get it right now, bro. I got it right now, man. Hey, bro, I'm not talking about hand traps on the field. I'm talking about hand traps activating. Because let's actually read the field spell, okay? Gimmick Puppet Monsters you control. You understand, guys? You control. Do you know what that means? It means on your field. What if I have a Gimmick Puppet in my grave and then they use DD Crow? Then what? I can negate it with the Xyz trap. Xyz block. You understand? I still want to be protected from DD Crow. Okay. Let's keep reading the chat. Imperm is less. Okay, I don't give a fuck about it. We don't care about imperm because that only targets the field. Oh wait, no, it protects from opponent's monsters. Okay, so it does deal with imperm, and we don't have a way to deal with imperm. Okay. Is Shit still a valid deck? Yes, definitely. And guys, my Shit guide is still up to date to this day. So go, you can keep watching that one. I don't need to make a new one because the old one is still perfectly fine. No, I have one account for all of my Rush Duel, for all my Speed Duel content. Everything I post on this channel is a singular account. I do have a second account though for Rush Duel. Okay. Alright, let's just keep it going. Mansion of the Dreadful Duels. Search for you. And the cool thing about Condolence Puppet is it's not only able to help us search for our starters, it's also great for sending this to grave. So that, and this one too? No, I guess not. But yeah, this and this to grave to protect our plays. That's awesome, bro. That's actually correct. Reveal that rouge. Return that, because I'm actually, you know what, I could just get the other trap, right? So what am I returning? I already have a starter, so let me just pretend that I don't have this. And then I'll search for this, perhaps? No, because I need to have this in another level 4 on field. So I could search for maybe this. But I would still have to get another level 4 engrave. So I just search for, well, I already have this. Let's see. Let me just have this thinking emoji moment real quick, guys. I'll just get this for now. Oh shit, I got the wrong one. Because what I should do, I think, is get this, and this sends this. So let me just do that again. I'm just getting the most value out of that play, I think. Isn't this deck surprisingly cheap? Fuck no. It is not, bro. I don't know what. It depends on what your initial intention, what your initial expectation was. So this comes from a different box to this, and then these two come together. Pause. So that's 3 boxes, I'm pretty sure. 3 or 4. Okay. Are any of these starters? Yes. This one is a starter because it can send the other thingy. So I could use this to send this. That adds itself to the hand. So I got even more starters, bro. Okay. Guys, this deck isn't that bricky, seems like. Return that, because I can always get it back. Guaranteed value. Mansion of the Dreadful Dolls. Let's get a searchy. Now, the fact that I already have a level 4 on field, I can... I get another normal summon too. This one good to normal summon? Perhaps? Maybe? This one's good. Let me just get this one. You know? Yeah, let me just get this one for now. Reveal you. Special summon you. You can send something new. We go you. Machinks. We got a Machink on the field. Whoa, what made me say that? I could add this back to the hand. Actually, no, I couldn't. I couldn't, apparently. Oh no, it's got a different effect. That's okay. So I can rank up and do all that stuff, but let me do my play first. I can banish these to make both of these level 8. Go into another one. Is it worth going into Leo? I don't know, but I know it's probably good to go into this guy. Then I could detach this, revive this. So if it was a Leo, then that would be pretty good actually. That's not bad. That is not bad. I could go this. That's 3 XTs right there. Maybe I should go Leo instead. Guys, let me know if I should go Leo. Oh, that animation was tough. Hold on, I'll pay attention next time. Okay, solid. We're unaffected. We have 3 interruptions, 4 interruptions, kind of. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. Let's keep it going. Keep it pushing. Let me know, guys, if I'm doing things wrong or... What do you replace Gallant Granite with in Sky Striker off the limit 1? To be honest, bro, you probably will decide, depending on the format, what decks you're weak. You're gonna look at what decks you're weak to, and if you're weak to decks that die to Dweller, you play Dweller, and if you're weak to decks that die to Nibiru, play Gallant Granite. That's the thought process. You can flip-flop between those two. There's a decent amount of ticket cards, yeah, but not most of them. Yeah, Black Wings can make 2 rank 4s, but it's like 2 rank 4s, bro. You just have to go against the right opponent for that to be worthwhile anything. Plus, you gotta have a pretty good hand to make 2 rank 4s in Black Wings. Alright, this is apparently quite a good hand, actually. Let's get Yoink in. Whoa, what made me say that? Is it worth going for this? What shall we do with our bonus normal summon, fellas? Alright. Poppin', Mary Poppins. We go in attack mode. Big balls time, bro. The other thing is too, I don't have to end on 3x's. So, should I end on 3x's? Would it not be better to end on 2x's so that we can steal 2 monsters with puppet play? I feel like that's probably better. Using this first to go into the Machinex nice and quickly. It's such a cool animation, man. Get a puppet trap. We're gonna puppet play all over the opponents. Wait, this isn't a gimmick puppet, so this can't special summon. I would have had to summon this first. Okay. That's a bonus normal summon. Why? Oh, I would have to go 3 level 8s. I see. I understand now. I understand now, huh? I see. So they're making it difficult for a man. I got you. I feel it. Wait, okay, there it is. The most disastrous of Leos. Number 88. Gimmick Puppet of Leo. Ranks up into C, number 88. Gimmick Puppet. Disaster Leo. I can still activate. And activating doesn't burn the opponent, but it does mean that, you know, I'm getting less materials on him, because he has to have no materials left on him. Okay. So first let me detach a material. Detach another material. Activate. burn. Detach a final material from the bad boy. Any other way to burn the opponent? Oh, yes, indeed. And then, what can we do to burn the opponent a little bit more? Is this a soft or a hard once per turn? Pause. Oh, it is a hard once per turn. So I guess this isn't getting added back to hand. Oh, once per duel it can be added back to the hand. I see. I see. And this can only be summoned if only the book controls the monster. So if we go first, we can't search for this. We have to get this. And this has to discard a gimmick puppet monster. So that is important to keep in mind, so we can use our search on something that can be used in grave. Okay, good to know. So I guess I can use this to detach that. Summon this to you. And this can also be summoned to the opponent's field. Oh, and I could add this back. Let's see, is it better to rank up? Yes, it is better to rank up. Oh, I forgot to put the counters on everything. Okay. So I'm a little bit stupid. That's okay. That's okay. We could redo it. We could redo it, guys. Just get that one attack in. Yep, GG. Exact lethal. Let's try that again. I think the most broken part about this game plan is the baby in the grave that makes your shit unrespondable. That is probably the most toxic thing about this. I have a good one, Fernando. It's probably a bit late for me to be saying though. Yes. I can very well just keep shit in my hand and just go for the regular play by itself. For example, I have this, but I could use it for my follow-up play. So I could just one card combo with this. See how that goes, maybe? Send you. Add you back to hand. Return something. If I keep the trap, I can search the other trap too, so that's good. I'll use this as discard fodder, and I'll send that back. And I might be misplaying, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I'm just trying things out right now. Setting a trap from the deck. This seems like the type of deck you could kind of invest some time into and really learn. We get a bonus normal summon. I could do that. Okay. So first of all, let me do this. Mechanics. All right. Bonus normal. If that gets negated, I could use this to still go into a rank 8. I want to use all 3 of these. That's, I guess, the big benefit of this guy is that he requires all 3. And I would be summoning everything in defense mode because the Veil Spell makes us battle immune, and we don't want to take damage that we don't have to take. We got it pop. We got a lot going on for us right now. This is a good survival piece. Is this really the one people play? People do play Puppet Parade, don't they? Maybe you could set this from the deck when you're going second, and that would make shit pop off so much more. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later. Maybe we never search for this unless we go in second. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong. And maybe just setting 2 back row is good so that we can pretty much guarantee we can use Condolence Puppet in our shit. Okay. You definitely go for the spells you don't lose to effect, but it's also good going second, so use it. Less skill, yeah, okay. So if you have both the skill and that Caesar's guy, you use the spell, so that way you don't lose to Veiler. Got you. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I'm going. First still. This feels like a hand, man. I feel like deciding what card to shuffle back is going to be difficult. This is all good stuff to have, man. Maybe you don't even use the skill. Maybe you use it on the follow-up play. You know what I mean? Let's see. No. I will get to that. I will get to setting the trap with the deck from the skill. But I will do that once I've already figured out the turn 1 properly. I feel like there's still some stuff for me to figure out, so I'm just pretending to go first. So my bad. I'm pretending to go second. No. I was right the first time. I'm pretending to go first. Okay. Alright, so this is the turn 1, and after this we can summon another rank 8 to make our service puppet play stronger. However way we go about it. And I haven't normal summoned either, so I could just double normal summon, raise the ranks. Or probably better off, I would go for the Bisque doll to special summon it and then revive this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Can this select one? Okay, it can select just one if I wanted to. Can. Bonus normal. And I could just go into this if I have 2 materials, and this if I have 3 materials. No. This if I have 3 materials, and this if I have 2 materials, right? Got you. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. This comes back to the hand. There we go. Yeah, and we play 2 of this guy so that we can do one on our first turn and one on the follow-up. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. I feel like that's the turn 1. And I just need to keep playing it so I can, like... Because the play itself is kind of simple. It's just maneuvering your hand so that you're doing the right thing. That's really the only thing that's complicated about it. Alright, let's figure out going second now. But guys, tell me if I'm wrong. Hello there, Psycho. I'm glad you like the music. Go for number 40. Which one's number 40? Is it this one? This one? This one? Yeah, I did go number 40. Okay, that's good. I did it right. Now let's figure out how to go second. This is one of those decks where it kind of teaches you the value of holding back a bit. Because I feel like if you overextend in this deck, you're going to be shooting yourself in the foot. You're going to have the capability of doing more, but you shouldn't. So we're going second. Puppet Parade. And we can special summon different gimmick puppets from deck up to the difference. So in this case, we can only summon one. And then that bonus effect only applies for life points, which I guess that's never going to happen. So this one needs to be in hand. This one is only on normal summon. This one needs us to have something in hand. This one's only normal summon. This one's normal or special. This one's in hand. So I guess we would summon this one. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do we summon this? Is this the one we're supposed to be summoning? And I guess we send that. That can get a search. Definitely want to search for that. Let's make ourselves unaffected. Okay. Man, there's just so many options, man. I could get this. That would be cool. So many options, bro. Oh my god. Let me just get this for now. And tell me if I'm doing it wrong. I already have a level 4. I guess I don't need another one. I'm unaffected, so I don't have to care too much. And I'm using the Argent Chaos Force quickly so that I can add it back to hand as soon as possible. Ooh, that animation, man. My goodness. Okay. Okay, going second might actually be harder because there's so many goddamn options. I don't even know if I'm doing it right, bro. I'm just trying shit out right now, bro. There's a soft once per turn. Should I? Oh, this doesn't work? Maybe I should have. Oh, okay, I can do this then. Yeah, I should have then. I should have burned it immediately. Maybe I should click yes more often, guys. I see. Hold on. That's crazy. I could have just attacked the game right now. This something that lets me add something back. Oh yes, this would have added it back. So I should have said yes. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do that again. We're going second again, guys. I'm beginning to understand a lot better. Be patient with me. Is this a timer sensitive deck? It's probably not a timer sensitive deck. I'm just taking my time to learn what's going on. Alright. Since we're going second, set that trap. The only one remaining in the deck. Sheesh, what a hand, man. Just put this back. I'm gonna search it back anyway. What are we getting? I'm obviously getting this. I just wanted to know what I'm searching for first before I use this. I still don't know. This wouldn't work in this case unless this is a gimmick puppet. Let me see. No, it would work. It would work. So maybe I get that. Okay. Let's FTK this bitch. Not FTK, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna burn OTK him. add this back to the handy. Now, detach that. Special summon this. Destroy it. Pretend the opponent had life points. Huh. Why didn't that trigger? Let me see. Oh, I have to summon a gimmick but exceeds to the opponent's field. Okay, how does that work? How does that work? So I have to make 2 rank 8s. Oh, if I summon a gimmick puppet exceeds. So, what I should do first is detach from this guy, then go into this guy. All right, let's do it again. Hey, how you doing, Carlos? Yeah. We're just mainly learning the deck this stream, and then once we've learned it on future streams, we can climb with this deck. So, starting it off, let's set that trappy trap from the decky deck. Pretending that our hand is nothing. Doing mostly what we can do given our hand. Let me just pretend that I send this. I'm gonna send this in reality. Make it so the opponent can't target my ass. Target my ass? That's crazy. What do I return? I return this. Yoink. Now I'm unaffected, buddy. What do you think about that? How about them apples? Okay, alright, so first, go with this. It's actually kind of funny that, like, in the guide for this video, it's probably going to be the first time I have a straight up going second combo. Like, normally going second, you don't combo. You can combo, right? But, like, going second, you're just trying to play through the opponent's shit. Because of this, there's just straight up a going second combo. Before we do a whole bunch of shit, so let's first of all do this. Get a trap. Cool. If the FTK doesn't work, bro, we got an interruption. Not an FTK, but you know what I'm saying, bro. Detach that to summon. What's my biggest engrave? That's my biggest engrave. So I'll summon this, activate to pop it. There we go. Rank up. attach that. Summon this because it's pretty big. I have more going on in my hand, so I could follow up after this too. That's pretty good. Alright, so detach, place counters everywhere, then yep, come back to the hand. Oh, I'm slightly off of 2k damage, man. Holy. And I can revive this. Maybe it would be better to summon this guy in the main monster zone so that I could summon this guy in the extra monster zone. Maybe? You guys tell me if I'm wrong. But I wasn't able to add the rank up magic from grave to hand. Probably because of the fact that this is what I destroyed it right away. But does it work like that? No, wait. Why couldn't I? Probably because it was destroyed too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Why didn't it add back the Chaos Force? But regardless, the opponent's board is wiped and I could OTK them. So I don't quite understand what's going on. Okay, I don't really understand what's going on, bro. Let me try that again. I must have gotten something wrong. My thing is, I feel like I should be able to guarantee get him to 2k and then be able to go into like my disaster Leo. I could be wrong. Is disaster Leo something that happens? Do we consistently get to disaster Leo and his actual effect when we go second? Or do we just OTK? That's what I want to know. Because I know that the opponent's probably going to have some indestructible stuff. And if they have indestructible stuff, then this game plan of popping everything with this guy ain't the move. You know what I mean? It ain't going to work. Also, I want to know, why didn't this guy add back this on my last play? That's the two things I want to know. Let me read this. Then I can, yeah, so why not? Oh, maybe it's because did I have it in my hand? Maybe it's because I had it in my hand. So maybe the idea is, when this asks me to add it back to my hand, I say no, I use this to add it back, then when I use it, the next time I Xyz summon, then I add this back to my hand. That's one thing. Okay. Let's just end the turn so that the opponent can go first. Oh, cool, I drew this. Well, the opponent is probably not the right opponent to go against because they have a back row, and that back row is probably Tornado. So let me just move to another NPC real quick. That's better. Oh, we don't get him? Yeah. But at the same time, if the opponent has indestructible shit, we want to have a win condition. Yeah, I know I can put it back to the skill, but the main thing was the opponent's back row. I should probably use the field spell first, but I'm just doing this for my memory's sake. Okay. Let's go big boy. Okay, that works. Okay, place these counters. So we got them under 2k. We can revive this. We can... that doesn't work. So I imagine that if we could get this into our hand, we could summon that and one of our level 8s, and then use this to buff us to level 8, go into this guy. That would trigger the spell to come back to our hand. We could go Disaster Leo, but then we would have no ways of getting materials off it. So that, I guess that just doesn't work. That just doesn't work. So, yeah, I understand why we don't go for that now. I was trying to find all possible situations, but I think I'm still going to summon this to the extra monster zone anyway, so I can have my zones free, so I can go into potentially more XCs. Like, maybe the opponent's protection was Dingirsu, and I just need to keep popping him. You know what I mean? Just keep on popping. 35 is still good for attacking though. So, okay. But we can still do that Leo OTK thing. I still want to go Leo. Yeah, I can go Leo for the 35 attack. And then he can also burn the opponent a bit as well. So like, I'm still doing the damage. I'm still getting the attack value. So I'm still getting value is the main thing. I'm getting the value, I'm getting the damage. It's just that if I do want to go for the Leo win for game, that has to be on my follow-up turn, where I can detach his materials even further. So I think I'm getting it. I just need a little bit more practice. So let me just take a look at the deck list to see if there's stuff I disagree with, or if there's anything you guys disagree with. Do you guys agree with this deck list? So there's 15 starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The only issue is that this starter and this starter, no, just this starter. This starter is just, this starter will lose to a, maybe this one as well, because we still need that attack level, that attack gain. But these two will in some way be hindered by an effect veiler. This one, I think it sends for cost, so I still get this. That's still good, but I do kind of want that level gain for this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna use this guy as a level 4 on the field, because this is the guy who makes guys level 8. You know what I mean? I want to get this guy in the grave, so maybe I would link him off just to link him off. But then, can I use this as Xyz material? What is the point of Chimera Doll? I understand that he's a search or a send. Is he an anti-brick card? Is he to help his break boards? Nah, the old deck list works. Humpty is bad? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I never got him, so yeah, that doesn't break my heart at all. Everything else here I can see a use for, you know. The link free spice. The SR free card is bad. Hold on. Free card. Free card. Free card. Do you mean this guy? If you mean that guy, I want to know. Well, I have been using him in my plays. Who should I be? What should I be? Who should I be summoning instead? Should I be going for this guy instead? Or perhaps just this one if I need the 8. And nothing else. Okay. But it's like, he's not a starter. He's an extender. I'm not playing him to be a starter. I'm playing him to be an extender, you know? I already have 15 starters. Not every card in my deck has to be a starter, you know? Try without him. I'll try without him. Okay. Alright, let's go first and go second. Okay, we got that field spell. This one or this one? Let's just get this one. I don't even... Is it also, guys, I want to know, let me know, if I don't need the skill, my hand's good enough? Should I just save it for the next turn? Because, I mean, I might just search back that Bisque doll, you know? Oh, I guess I can't search the Bisque doll. Shit. And I guess Gigantes. Do we ever even... We can summon Gigantes, and it will be unaffected. It'll steal the opponent's shit. Okay, so I guess it would still be good to go for Gigantes Dole going second. don't need to revive anything. Just getting this bad boy in the grave. Ah, fuck, I misplayed. I should have ranked up first. It's okay. I'll rank up next turn. The cool thing about this play is if we didn't need to search by sending this to the grave, we can always add it back to hand by detaching. It's nice. It's nice. Maybe I don't do that going first. Maybe I don't. Okay. And then, oh my god, I got too much available to me right now. Way too much. What's a grave effect? Target an exceeds monster in either grave, special summon it to either field in defense mode. Okay. I got way too much available to kill the opponent with there. I already know what to do there. Let me just go second now. Yeah, bro. This is an expensive deck, man. Oh, the link is good for freeing space and search for a missing card, and if you have a level 4, no soul. Okay, I get it. I see. But if it's in the extra monster zone... Oh, look, shit, bro. Hell yeah, God card right here. Loses to draw, is what it is. Oh boy. Getting that field spell online at the beginning makes Puppet Parade so much deadlier. My goodness. Unless they have a back renegade. But I guess that is why we have the droplets and imperms in here. Because we don't care about... Because we just, you know, we don't care about the opponent's stuff that can stop our monsters. We only care about the opponent's stuff that can stop our back row. You are. Okay. The baby, and I can discard it with Biscuitol. Oh boy, yes please. There we go, and we starting off with this. Now the opponent even can't even goddamn respond to our shit, bro. Yeah, can't even respond. Get fucked, buddy. I could attach either of these. Let me detach this first so that the opponent doesn't have to respond. They could imperm us. So let's banish this. They can't imperm us. There we go. There we go. Oh. Boom, boom. We're getting in there. Say yes. Burn. And then we can okay. The big man himself. Gimmick Puppet of Strings, number 40. Use this. That's on you, buddy. Let me get that back to hand. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I don't need to detach you, actually. Let me have a look. Is there anything under you I need to detach? No, not really. Doesn't matter. That's on you. Then I use this. Detach. Everyone gets a counter. And then I get to add this back to my head. Oh my god. This deck is cuckoo nutty bananas, man. Boom. And with my bonus normal summon, it doesn't matter what level 4 I have. I can turn it into a level 8. And I can use this alongside it. It doesn't matter what I have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, I could revive this, couldn't I? Probably shouldn't, though. You know. Actually, it does kind of matter a little bit. Because if I revive this, maybe I should have detached one from here, simply so I could have something else to revive. Let me see how this works. Oh, special summoned? Oh, so I revive this. Oh, and it misses the activation timing? Son of a bitch. Holy shit, man. Okay. So, in future, I need to keep in mind, I need to detach this one from here so I have something else to revive that isn't an Xyz and isn't Cattle Screen. Okay. Guys, there is so much going on with this deck. Oh my god. But, you know, every time I misplay, I understand it more. Let's see the time. Oh shit, we are nearly done with the stream. I just wanted to see if I could make another Xyz. Pop, 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 pop. There's so much going on in this deck. Oh my goodness, man. There's a lot of thinking, man. Well, maybe not thinking, but a lot of, like, things to know. There's a lot of things to know, because I feel like once you know the things, you don't need to think so much because of the field spell. Give me a second, guys. back. I'm back. Okay. How am I learning so fast? I know you're a straight A student. It's because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my favorite game. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is my favorite game, so I've gotten good at it as time goes on. And that includes learning new things. So, let's go in for one last little session of learning until it hits the hour. And then next stream, guys, which will be either tomorrow or Thursday, I'm going to do ranked with this deck. I'm going to start ranked with this deck. I think I am going to main this deck because I feel like this could become my new favorite. Not favorite of all time, but like one of my favorites to have ever been played. Okay, so go on second. Let's just use this first. Shuffle this back. I'm okay with opening this. Let me just see whether or not this Xyz can add from grave. Nope, just from deck, so that won't activate. What do I need? I already have this and this. Jesus Christ, this is a good hand. I'm literally only activating the skill to put this back, bro. What the hell? So let me search for this. Yes, there we go. And we can use this. Search for whatever the hell we want. Let's get this. We're popping off. Get the trap card. The traps all look the same to me so far, so I'm just making sure I read the top line of text so I'm getting the right one. You know what I mean? Okay. This sends this. Okay. And this time I'm going to use this. Discard this. Yeah, there we go. We're getting in there, buddy. Use this. You can't respond to my shit. So, I'll go into you. Doesn't matter, because we can't go for the Leo OTK anyway. Now, I already have this in hand, so the opponent being able to respond or not doesn't matter. Oh, guys, the options. It's actually wild for real. Boom, boom. That's such a trap card. Actually, hold up. While we're here, let me change the music. Because we're triumphant right now. All hail Gimmick, one of us? Yes, I'm one of you guys. Okay, I'm one of you now. I should have summoned the other guy. That's okay. Pop regardless. Getting popped. Get popping like Mary Poppins. Okay, then we go you. Activate you, don't activate the spell. Add that spell back to the hand. Okay, now. Detach from you. Give you this guy. Let me get that back to the hand. Or maybe I shouldn't get it back to the hand, but I'll still detach material regardless. Because this shit's going to be in the grave anyway. There's no point detaching it. Rank up. Rank up magic. Argent Chaos Force. The ultimate burner. Oh yeah. Does this guy have an animation? Because I don't have animations turned on. Now, if I had summoned this guy to the opponent's side of the field instead of this guy, he'd be under 2k. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really. Alright, now. Now that I didn't misplay. Let me just banish this. You can't target me. I would have been able to get that in the grave sooner if I did not open the Argent. So what do I go for? I could go for anything I want, really. Let me go with this. Maybe I detach something, pop something that survived, add this back to the hand, activate it. Oh yeah, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. We're getting in there, guys. Reduce something. Burn them again. We could, for real, actually, for real, we could burn the opponent for game. Technically speaking. Oh my goodness, guys. And we still haven't used this. My goodness. Wow. Fucking get in there for game. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The design on these cards is also tough. Like, I mean, look at this guy. Holy shit. Number 40 is so cool. Man. Guys, you guys like Shadows, okay? You got that fusion deck that's got the strings and all that. We got the Xyz deck with strings, okay? So, go fuck yourself, bro. We got the cooler strings, man. My god. He can destroy twice if third, and third if you... Like, the animation is only on number 15. Does number C15 have an animation? That might be worth figuring out. Let's do that right now, actually. It would be cool if the other guys here had animations, you know? Also, do you think that my field setup, like my mat and sleeves, are good? In fact, maybe I should change my background as well. Okay, going first. Already have the thing. Return you. I'm just going to get you back anyway. Search for you. Sono Bisque. You guys ever watched that Sono Bisque, or I don't know what to call it? Alright, going first, summon Rouge, summon Little Soldiers. Activate Little Soldiers. Send you. Go into the Chink. I'm gonna call him the Chink from now on, okay? Do you guys have a problem with that? Alright, we're negating DD Crow up in here. We're playing optimally. We're going in defense mode. We ain't playing any games around here. Alright, now let's go into a second Xyz. How do we go about it? We go about it by setting up for our follow-up play. Yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Yes. We don't add back. We leave that. Oh, wait, no. It only summon... Oh, because of the skill. So we don't do that. Okay. We're learning even more, guys. Learning even more. Okay. In that case, guys, there is way too much to learn about this deck, but I'm glad to be learning it. Guys, when I learned Punk, I still got to play on ranked for like an hour. We do 2 hour streams here. The entire 2 hours were spent just learning. So let's go into dual pass background. Let's take a look at all of them. Let's see, what is it? This one. We're gonna keep looking, see if we can find one that fits. Maybe an action duel one. This one? No, that's a bit too circusy. If any of you guys who play Gimmick Puppets also have the dual pass, let me know what background you use, and I'll try to find it. That's what I'm gonna do at the, and then the stream will be over. I'll take one last NPC duel to see if I have anything else to learn, and then we'll move on. Because I think I'm liking this deck, man. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool too, but it's not thematic. I'm looking for something theatrical. Looks like a theater is what I'm trying to say. It's a little bit theatrical. These, if I can't find one that looks like a theater, then I'm definitely using one of these Dark Signer ones. Let me scroll down to the bottom again. Haunted House Creepy Circus. Okay, let me see if I can find that. Or is that, like, that's the one it's called, right? Like, is that what it's called? You are a bit late, Yusuf, I'm sorry. I do like this. This is a very cool one. Oh, that's a kind of a cool one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, got it. I was in a class. Oh, well, that's okay. When this is over, you're gonna be able to watch afterwards, and I am gonna be streaming more of this deck as well. That's kind of cool, man. Doesn't fit the vibe exactly, but it's kind of cool. This one. I'm gonna look through as many as I can. See if, and the first one that somewhat fits, I'm gonna use that one. Oh, there we go. That one doesn't fit, right? This one, that one fits. There we go. We found it, guys. We found it. All right, let's go take a look at how it looks. See, doesn't that fit? Doesn't that fit so well? Even with the hands, too. Giant hands in the background. Guys, this fits. And we're going second. So, you know what? First of all, let's get that field spell because we do have the thing. So we might as well get that field spell. Field spell search. Let's get you. We're gonna make our combo unrespondable. I'm gonna set our trap card. We're gonna use our forbidden droplets to negate the opponent's back row negate. Little soldiers come out to play. On summon, send the cattle. I believe. Let's go into the chinks. Detach you. Search you. I'm going to use the U so that the opponent can't imperm us. There we go, guys. We are completely safe from everything in the game. The opponent cannot interrupt anything we do. They can't even sniff an interruption. Boom, boom. Yes. 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 Detach you, summon you, burn you. Do 500 damage. Boom. Then we can go hold on, let me read this guy. Yes, so we can use this later on to get it. That's okay. Or we could use it at the beginning to send shit to grave. That would be cool too. Reveal you. Summon, summon. Going into the big boy here. Gimmick puppet of strings, the real king of the deck. Alright. We summon to the opponent's side of the field. Add that rank up magic, Argent Chaos Force. Then we detach a material from you to summon you. Should I add it back to hand? Should I add it back to hand? Yes. Yes, I should. Let's get these counters countering. Boom, 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 boom. Now, guys, technically I should have used Control-Its Pump It earlier to send my shit. That way I would have been able to use my searches better, but I'm trying to like show what I can do on a bare minimum here. Boom. Dark strings. Pop the field. Yeah. 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 I can just attack for game now. And I draw a card in the process. Holy shit, man. I don't even need to use my Condolence Puppet. Yes. Send something. I could send this if it got banished. I can send this, and that can add it to my hand. Yes, yes. And I can use that afterwards. But first of all, let me summon this. Use this. Buff you to a level 8. Yes. That's so cool, man. And I can see where the link would come in here for even more plays. You know? Did I turn the... Did I not turn it on? Does this have an animation at least? Did I skip the animation for Giant Grinder? Number 15. Burger King foot fungus. Holy shit, man. And I can keep it going. I can keep it going. I could revive. Does it revive in defense position? It does revive in defense position. Okay, that would be crazy though, wouldn't it? Oh my god, man. This deck is nice. Yes. Go in, Dark Strings. Oh, man. The fact that the opponent can't interact with this shit is actually ridiculous. I think the only thing is, if the opponent has something that's indestructible, we need to have some other way of dealing with it. That's the only real issue. Indestructible things like Winda, for example. We need to have a plan for that. Maybe that's the point of Imperm Droplet. Let's see here. Anyway. Let's not get into it right now. People might start running MST. Yes, indeed. So maybe if that becomes the case, we start running some counter tech against MST, like maybe our own backer removal. Right, that's stupid. Actually, we can run Cosmic again. What would I take out for... I could take out one of these, or one of these. One to have and one to hold. All right, we'll try that out. We'll try that out on the next stream. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming out to the stream. It was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to be playing this on the next stream. All right, so yeah. Thank you for coming out, guys. Have yourselves a good one. I've been Undead from Team 6K, signing out.
Hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me a quarter views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. I don't ask them to wait on me. They would ask where they gon' be with a song if they wanted the weatherman. I ain't asking to pay no fees. She was homeless and needed a spot. I ain't ask her to pay no lease. I ain't ask her to say no please. I ain't ask her to make no cheese. Scream fake, but it ain't on me. Got clean so it ain't no streets. Why green if it ain't no keeps? Brought cream so it ain't no beef. My team say it ain't no chief. My demon they hang on me. They seemingly ain't no peace. I seen him, he ain't no beast. For real, I ask them why they gotta hate on me. I done got me a 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. Ain't nobody harder in the country. If they claim they in front, then they frontin'. Think about it, they always talking about they bag and they stick, bro. That's literally bumming. Niggas can't even rap on the beat, gotta do hella cussings to know where to come in. Then these niggas go do R&B, but they not even singing. These niggas be humming. Niggas stop with the cap or 76s, cause I'ma have to bring the drum in. When I'm fucking Fucking my girl is like doing the rain dance. Whether can you come in? You ain't get what I said. I see what I'm doing like Helen Keller when I'm bumping. Should I try to tell you I'm the one? Ain't nobody better or younger. I ask her, hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. Had they asked for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. Damn, I ask them, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. Had they asked for a spot at the gym, then they leave all the weight on me.